Hi guys, Rahul this side on behalf of Revsportz and alongside me Devashish. Actually, we are on our way to Kolva beach, from our hotel. When then suddenly we thought that why not enter inside the Fatorda stadium and let's take a look at how the stadium has been decked up for this Super Cup, because Super Cup is all set to kick off from today with a double header clash. The first match obviously it's between East Bengal and Dempo AC, but it will take place at Bambolim Stadium, which is around 35 to 40 minutes drive from Fatorda Stadium. But the second game of the day, that is between Mohun Bagan and Chennai FC, is all set to take place at this very venue, at this Fatorda Stadium. And when we enter inside this Fatorda Stadium, we all got stunned. Both me and Devashish got stunned that the stadium is still not ready. I mean, no one will believe, taking the first look at the stands and all, that this stadium is all set to host the second game of the Super Cup tonight. Devashish, your thoughts?
Yeah, obviously, Rahul, and I have written about it as well. If you can go to our website revsportz.in, you can see the article. Means obviously a stark contrast if you compare it with any premier cricket tournament organized by BCCI, and if you come to compare it with All India Football Federation. Yes, the manner in which the Super Cup is being staged. Yes, one would have hoped that we could have seen some branding, literally no marketing as such as far as the Super Cup is concerned. Yes, as many as 13 ISL teams are participating, 3 I-League teams are participating, but we could hardly find any single hoarding or banner. How on earth will the people know that there is a Super Cup tournament that has been staged here, and today is the first match of the tournament?
Okay, let me go easy on it. I mean, this very stadium, hosted the match between Al Nassr FC and FC Goa on 22nd October. So yeah, I get it that very little time between these two games, and today it's 25th October. I still think that they would have prepared all this. They should have, they should have had all the banners and all at least yesterday, because looking at this stadium, no one would believe that this stadium will host the second game tonight between Mohun Bagan and Chennai FC. And not only inside the stadium, even outside, if you go throughout the city, you will hardly find a single banner or poster for this Super Cup. So there has been no promotion and all, but these things are not only restricted to the stadium and hoarding or banner, but also with the teams as well. Teams are not getting those facilities from the AIFF as well that they used to get in the last one or two Super Cup. In last time the Super Cup was hosted by Odisha in Bhubaneswar, and that time the teams used to get training facilities and all, and even they used to get the bus as well for going to the training ground and the matches. But this time the teams are not even getting the bus facility as well from the AIFF. They are getting the training ground facility, but those grounds are not that much suitable, not in that great condition. So the teams are a bit struggling, in this Super Cup. But hopefully once the action will start in the Super Cup, hopefully fans will get attracted and will come in numbers to support for their teams in this stadium. But but let's talk about local people. I mean, we used to know Goa as a football passionate state. Even in the last few games that this stadium hosted, I mean, let's talk about the India game in 14th October when India take on Singapore, and that match witnessed only 3,000 spectators. I mean, the stadium of around 20,000 capacity, and only 3,000 fans came to cheer for the national team. So do you think that's the result? I mean, this kind of poor organization?
No, I think AIFF, it's high time that AIFF put impetus on the marketing of the tournament. See, Absolutely. It is their tournament. Super Cup is a tournament being organized by All India Football Federation. So it is their duty so as to see that it is being well promoted. There is branding, means people let to know, means you need to see, let know the people that there is a tournament, there is a Super Cup being staged where the top teams, means East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, FC Goa, Bengaluru FC, they all are participating. And it's unfortunate, Rahul, but the state of football nowadays we know it's a sorry state of affairs. But let's hope that AIFF do put up some branding. Yes, we know that it's really tough to get in a sponsor, but having said that, Rahul, one couple of banners means outside the venue, as to let people to let the people know that there's a Super Cup being staged at the Fatorda Stadium. That is the most unfortunate part. Means why is the I don't know who, the local organization, the Goa Football Association or the All India Football Federation, someone could have taken an initiative and put a banner outside the venue so as to promote the tournament.
Absolutely, I think they should have taken this initiative, because the same thing happened in Bhubaneswar as well. Hardly any banner, hardly any promotion around the city, and that was reflecting, during the games. That stands were empty during all the game, including the final of the Super Cup as well last time. And this time also, I think AIFF is repeating the same thing. Even few days ago only, FC Goa CEO Ravi Pushkar, who talked about the Al Nassr versus Goa game. There were a lot of positive, but at the same time there are a lot of negative as well. Obviously, Goa made a proud result against Al Nassr. They lost against them 2-1, but the fight they have shown on that game made all of us proud. But at the same time, FC Goa playing against Al Nassr, one of the giant in Asian football, Goa would have got several sponsors for the game. But when Ravi Pushkar went for the sponsors replied to him that it's just about one night. What's after this? Because there's still uncertainty surrounding our top tier ISL. So that's the sorry state of Indian football. Hope things will change in the future. But let's talk about the two games of today. First, East Bengal versus Dempo SC. We have already talked about, we have already previewed these two games. But Devashita, your expectation from the first game, Dempo SC and East Bengal?
Yeah, obviously it will be a very, very important match for both the teams, both the Kolkata Giants, particularly East Bengal, I would say so, because they are yet to win a trophy since they've last won the Super Cup. So yes, Dempo may not look the side they were once upon a time when they were in their glory days. But having said that, they need to have a winning start. And remember, all crucial match is coming up on the 31st of October, the derby. It's the derby that's going to decide who goes on to the next stage, that is the semi-finals. So both the teams, remember Mohun Bagan is also playing against Chennai FC, who will be without foreigners, so as well as Dempo. So both the teams will like to improve upon their goals they score, and yes. But having said that, East Bengal, I fancy East Bengal winning by a bigger margin, and if they can do so, that will do their confidence a world of good. Rahul.
Absolutely, that's the prediction from the first game. Otherwise, is the picking East Bengal ahead, and obviously East Bengal are very much favourite for the first game of this Super Cup, because Dempo SC will be playing with an all Indian squad, and East Bengal, they can take the advantage of all their 6 foreigners. So it's going to be a easy work for East Bengal, and we'll look whether Dempo SC will play aggressive football, or they will play cautious football, packing themselves up in the defense, and will try to hold East Bengal or not. And talking about the next game between Chennai FC and Mohun Bagan, very much a similar game, because Chennai FC also playing with an all Indian squad, but despite that they have numerous quality Indian footballer in their squad, from Pritam Kotal to PC Lalrin Puya, then Farooq Chowdhury and Irfan Edward, who have been the regular in the national team over the last few games. So obviously Clifford Miranda, the former Mohun Bagan team assistant coach, will rely on his Indian brigade, to throw tough challenge to Mohun Bagan. And for Mohun Bagan, coming off fresh from being the IFA Shield champion, the confidence is very much high with Mohun Bagan. But we'll have to take a look how they gear up for the Kolkata derby. Obviously, I think Morina will be looking at these two games against Chennai FC and Dempo SC as the practice game before the Kolkata derby. The derby will be the tough game in this Group A, and that will decide who will move to the semi-final from Group A. So that's it from Fatorda Stadium. Obviously, we'll cover both the games tonight. We will get every update from Revsportz. So for that, you will have to keep an eye on our platform. So that's it for now. Stay tuned to Revsportz. See you in our next video.